Yeah, it's kind of a good gig.
You said duty.
Is he just following you because you're a pretty girl?
Abby!
Andrew on that sheet.
Hey!
Who is Nick Hansen?
What?
Why does nobody know who this is even though they
Oh, I know who he is. I met him somewhere. I know the name. Nick Hansen.
Yeah.
I know the name.
I know
I've
the
met
name,
him.
but I
Stokes, you know.
I don't know.
Stokes, your hair is looking great.
He has a curse where as soon as you meet him, you forget him.
What was he doing on campus?
Not only did I get bunched, my name is
No,
also
I'm
Taylor.
Andrew, fair warning, today we're bringing impeachment proceedings against you.
No, never mind.
Okay, so we're silver.
Vaughn, I hope you know I'm gonna start calling you
Ben asked
former
me,
Senator
like,
Vaughn after today.
Vaughn, you look like
It'll hurt, but
it's well deserved.
Listen, you made it through
I've
hell.
never seen someone look more like
Hi, I'm Rico.
La la la
Thanks for
la. Is
reaching
the
out.
Zoom working? Oh, I know. I'm so excited. I love
Live and
Rico.
recording.
Hey, that's me.
Well,
So we're live.
I think so. Never know if tech's gonna work though.
Same award ceremony.
Dang, I look so tan on that camera.
Now look at me.
Yeah, come over here. Come here.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Unless I like know you,
Straight from the mountains of Caucasus.
something, I don't think I would remember.
Oh, we
that you
are?
won.
We are live, and that's why we're raising our matchas up. Yeah.
Yeah, why is it?
Why?
I already drank mine. I didn't drink mine. I had matcha too. I didn't have one.
I would always need
I
some.
reached out to
I literally have 6.
The only person who didn't get back to me was Julia Sharp.
Lacking on my
I tried to friend Rico on Snapchat, but I never.
Hey, you wanna buy me a bunch of
Because I got it from.
I need my Taco Bell.
I need more
Funny vacancies. $90. I accidentally sent my buddy semester. Didn't realize till 2 weeks ago, so I have 2 classes. So I've had $250
Do you have an idea?
I'm
I'm giving.
I've been spiked sushi.
I've had a long chat.
Oh, so that's.
So we're putting our tech guy.
It's fun feeling.
Yes, Charles.
I don't know what my tech is. Come over here. No, my wallet's in the Let me not pull out my social security card.
It's a foreign entity.
Hey,
It's not-
why do you have social security? I was donating plasma after
Everybody give us that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just showing off my Hey. I won't. I just wanted to talk to you about, I look like I'm going to.
Senator Repro, you look like a
Okay.
It's
You're
worse
gonna
when
hurt my
I want to sit in the
cry.
camera.
I will probably cry actually.
With a long face.
You should. You deserve it. It's true.
Let that pressure out.
It's just so sad.
Look, as long as we never talk, we won't be on camera. Think about it.
It's up to me.
Oh yeah, the podium.
What, if you'll stand up to the podium for a second?
Huh?
If y'all aren't
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
get on the
Okay, get
camera
out.
as much as possible.
I don't know, well, not everybody is an
Not everyone's,
attention.
yeah, not everyone's a
Yeah, let's
narcissist, Tyler. Someone needs to tape down an air horn and throw it.
Who is Nick Hansen?
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the camera.
Nobody wants to sit next to me.
I did it.
No, I didn't want to be on the end either.
That's why I moved you up. He can be in the camera the whole time.
Drew!
I just need this. Perfect, thank you.
I want to sit next to you, but I didn't want to sit like right where you are.
That, I call this meeting to order at 4:00 PM. Welcome, everybody.
First off, there should be a sheet being passed around right now, and on that sheet should be your full name and your tech ID. Please fill it out ASAP. It is needed for record keeping, and also for getting paid. So that is the recommendation. You should fill it out if you'd like to get paid. Now, moving on, we've got the land recognition statement. Student government acknowledges that we live, work, and learn in the homeland of the Dakota people, whose language frames our institution's name, Minnesota State University, Mankato. With that, moving on, we have nothing in the consent agenda. Still, does anyone like to have anything they would like to add to the consent agenda? Do we have any dissents to the consent agenda? All right, seeing none, that goes through. Next up, we have no presentations. So we will move on into open forum. Do we have anyone here for open forum? Seeing no one available for open forum, we will move on. We're going to do attendance at the end. I will also be using the sheet being passed around for attendance as we do not have a current attendance list. So I'm going to find one in between, and then we will go from there. We had a bit of a technical issue this morning. Do we have Dean of the Day here today?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, step up to the podium.
Hey, good. I didn't even have time to get my computer out. Can you hear me okay?
Microphone's not on.
Okay, sounds good. Hey everybody, Wilcog Kilbarrons, Dean of Global Education. Excited to come back to you yet again this year. I feel like I've been you all a lot given the intensity of the work we've been doing in global in this particular moment. So I guess I would begin by offering a general note of thanks. Thanks for your partnership. Thanks for your care of our international students, your stewardship of your important resources that help us make this the kind of place that we hope to make it for international students in terms of creating really transformative and powerful learning experiences. It's not lost on anybody that this year has been complicated for us in terms of the expanded immigration enforcement that came with sometimes very little guidance and very few systems for us to understand really the rationale for some of the decisions that were made at the level of the State Department, et cetera. But fortunately for us, some of that seems to have quieted down. We did learn that there is a potential for some expansion of the travel ban, I think likely as a result of the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. We, of course, are hoping that there isn't any further expansion to the already 39 countries that are included on travel ban list to the U.S. and preventing students, many from countries that are important markets for us, including Ivory Coast, et cetera, to continue. So just a few updates. While the impact of the immigration enforcement is still, and our analysis thereof is still ongoing, what I can report to you is that this year we were down about 10% of international F student or degree seeking student enrollment. That is significant, definitely not insignificant, but small in comparison to what most of our peers are reporting, which is around 36% decrease in numbers. And so that we're only down 10%, I think also speaks to the kind of place that this is and the kind of home that we help make here for international students. Our numbers on the domestic student side are equally promising. This year we've doubled our number of domestic students who are traveling abroad for programs abroad, both semester length programs, provider programs, and exchange programs. That's really exciting for us. We recognize that in this particular moment, it is definitely important for domestic students to gain that global edge in terms of their experience, in terms of their education, and ability to understand the world in which they will be entering as employees pretty soon. We are excited to announce that we've been expanding also our opportunities in customized programs development. So what I mean by that are programs that sort of are outside of the traditional credit-bearing program. Using our Center for English Language Programs, we've launched some new partnerships and programs this year. This fall, we have, for example, a group of students coming from Hokkaido University doing some in-depth work in film studies. We have students from Meiji Gakuin University coming back this fall for a semester-length intensive English language program. We have students from Chuo coming to engage in 4-week-long business, what we call E+, so E, English language instruction plus business. In addition to that, we're launching a new high school program this summer for students from Cambodia and other Southeast Asia countries. That program has 14 students enrolled. While not small, we're pretty excited given it's our first go at this program. One of the things we try to do in Global is create sort of a cohesive and consistent narrative across and embedded in the life cycle of students, right? So we recognize the value of a U.S. education and also recognize that in this moment, marketing a U.S. education to families abroad is somewhat complex, right? So if we're able to start working with students and families much earlier, say when students are in high school, even at that like international level, we're creating a more consistent pathway that will help us get students here. Lastly, I would just say that our group continues to explore transnational opportunities. These are programs abroad that involve sort of a mix of approaches in thinking about our work in global. So not only student and faculty mobility, but looking at shared and joint research projects, joint pedagogical projects like COIL classrooms and COIL learning opportunities, et cetera. May 12th, we're hosting the Minnesota International Educators Meeting. And I personally reached out to Fanta Aw, the CEO of NAFSA, which is sort of the largest international education organization in the US, most certainly, and definitely in the world. And she is coming here to personally speak to and address and thank Minnesota International Educators for the hard work that they've done and continuing to create and promote a collaborative international educational ecosystem in the United States and in Minnesota at a moment when there is a predominant and sometimes dangerous national rhetoric around internationalism and globalism at this moment. So we're always excited and grateful for your partnership as well. So thanks for everything you do for us, for our students, and we look forward to working in the future with more fun projects. By the way, I did send to some of your leadership that note about the feedback we want for our strategic plan. One last note, we're in the process of updating our strategic plan. And so I've asked for feedback from this group and from students to help us better understand what students are looking for in terms of global learning opportunities. Any questions?
Yeah, just to add to that, I did receive the strategic planning feedback, so I'll be posting on the Senate channel, hopefully by end of day today if you still want to give feedback on it as the 9th student government.
Thank you.
Turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, do we have any other questions? All right, seeing none, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, moving on. We're going to go back to attendance as we do have a solution now. So I'm going to be calling your name and please tell me if you are here. Do you want to scroll as we do it? Awesome. All right. Senator Conlon.
Here.
Senator Ray.
Here.
Senator Liu.
Here.
Senator Wickersham.
Here.
Senator Beckerman.
Here.
Senator Hillica.
Here.
Senator Willie. Senator Stokes.
Flash.
Senator Belschner.
Here.
Senator Hillstead. Senator Knauer.
Here.
Senator Androli.
Here.
Senator Alvarez Reyes. Excuse me. Senator Aubert. Senator Dietrich.
Here.
Senator Vaughn.
Here.
Senator Olson.
Here.
Senator Reyes. Okay, hold on. Senator Wynn. Senator Woodward. Senator Zelmer. Senator Heiber. Senator Kabade. Senator Cumming. Senator President Colleran. Vice President Coughlin, and Speaker Andrew. One more after this. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm glad that we found a system. We have our officer reports. First up is President Colleran.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. It's crazy that on my last address, it's the quickest time you got to see me today. For the semester, it's 4:10. Goddamn. Okay, I was not ready to do it this early. Okay, so first things first, I do want to make a very short report because I know you all have your own reports come up really quickly. So I'll try to keep it short and go from there. I have good news. First off, I want to start off with good news. I went to Budget Summit, I want to say last week, and the conversations for tuition has shifted. Not too much, but it has shifted from 7% to 6.3% for the tuition. in relativity, it's not too much, but it's still 0.7% difference for tuition over there. So that's some slight good news over there. I'm writing my consultation letters for everything that comes with student government right now. So student wages, tuition, fees, room and board, dining contract. So in the tuition, like I'll definitely make sure to say those decent consultation, though sadly we will not be endorsing the tuition increase. Focusing on other news across as mentioned on my on the agenda, Students United. I have gone through what has been known as the grueling election process for Students United officers. Usually it's a process that takes, I want to say 5 to 6 hours for elections for them. And surprisingly, we did an hour and a half for the officer elections for that. So that was really effective, really good time. We elected the chair, vice chair, and treasurer. Going on first names, the chair will be Falia from Metro State, Tushar from St. Cloud, and EQ from St. Cloud. We're looking forward with Students United for future tuition conversations as well, as we see that as there is the last time that we have opportunity to speak to the board of trustees through Students United. So I'll be writing out my own letter on tuition and making sure the last time I get heard on that is well known and going from there. Last thing I have for y'all on paper at least is transition reports. As I said a couple of times to officer reports, I am looking for a transition report. Y'all do have a template and an example. I know I write a lot, so you don't have to write that much in the transition report example, but please write something as you transfer your legacy of the 93rd student government to the 94th, 95th, 96th, and so on and so forth. So just send it to Abby for Speaker Andrew for the transition report, or upload it on a transition folder in the Teams. And yeah, I guess final thing is it's my last officer report. I just want to say before we go into inauguration, thank you so much y'all for being with me and being active in the Senate. It's been quite the roller coaster. I'm happy that I get to finish this with all y'all. Like I look back into my attendance for the past experience of student government, and I think I've had a perfect attendance for the past 3 years of student government. So it'll be very weird to have a part of my life that it doesn't have student government in it. So thank you all for being part of that life, and I look forward to see where I'll go in the future and where y'all go in the future as well. So thank you so much.
Next up, we have Vice President Coughlin.
Hi, everyone. I do not have anything for my officer report personally because we did not have any meeting. This is my inauguration speech. Okay. Other than the fact that this is my last officer report to all of you as a vice president, and it's really sad and it's a bittersweet feeling. Almost a year ago, over a year ago actually, when I first sat in this exact seat, I did not know what I was doing. And I think all of you in this room knew that I had absolutely no clue what I was signing up for, because unlike everybody, it was my very first time in Senate, and I was running as y'all's vice president. And that was a journey for me, myself, to learn. And I think in this entire year, there were so many barriers, so many happinesses, successes, calling people out, being called out by people. And I believe this seat taught me so much that I probably always wanted to be like, when am I gonna get done? But now that I'm actually getting done, it's really emotional. And I'm going to miss every single one of you. Each and every one of you have put in so much of work. And even if you haven't, just being here for 2 hours is a lot every week. And I hope I did a good job being your VP. I was learning. I hope I did not disappoint you guys. And no hard feelings for anyone. I am genuinely grateful to have advocated for students. Whatever I did was because this role demanded me to do that. And I might not have been the nicest like your president was, but that balance was needed. And I'm genuinely grateful for the last time. Thank you so much, you guys. And it's been a journey.
All right, last up is my senator report. First off, I will start with, or I'm a senator now, sorry, my speaker report. Goodness, I read the senator reports. That's what I have to talk about. So I was about to say speaker reports. So my only thing that I have to say is in all caps, have speaker reports, as many as you can send me, please do, or sorry, senator reports. Made the exact mistake I said I was going to make. For senator reports, make sure that you email them to me so I can put them all in for record keeping. And as we present today, send them to me if you can. If not, just remember that if you don't have your transition report in, and I don't have at least one speaker report from you, or senator report from you, goodness gracious, that I will start sending you automated emails right on May 1st. And every single day through summer break, you will get one email from me a day saying, hello, I haven't seen your report yet. And hopefully we will receive all of them. My intent is to get 100% here. And so we have a fully prepared Senate next year who have lots of information to draw from, as we have done so much this year. And I am so impressed, honestly, with the amount of stuff that people have worked on. And I would just love to make sure that that is all included in the information that we have. With that, I wanted to say, I mean, I'll keep it short and sweet, as I've only been here very briefly, but I have been a part of Senate for the past 4 years, since the very first week that I walked onto this campus. Actually, a former speaker basically dragged me into the office and was like, you're going to advocate for students. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And I have really enjoyed it since. I have, may it be through coordinator or senator or, speaker, it is such an honor to work with all of you guys, as I have some of you for almost the entire time of my time here. And I just wanted to say thank you. I am so incredibly impressed with all of the work and the efforts that you guys put in. And I look forward to seeing where all of that goes in the future for each and every one of you. So thank you for this opportunity and working with me through this. That's all. All right, moving on to the fun part. We got senator reports. First up, we have Senator Hyber. Would you like to go? You can step up to the podium, or you can do it at your seat. It's up to you.
You remember me very well. I get nervous. No, this is my last time speaking to you guys.
I will say 2 minutes per, if possible.
Too easy. I'm going to be done in 30 seconds.
Perfect.
This is my last time speaking to you guys as a senator, which is very sad for me. And I just want to say my commitment to continue working with you guys. I've had a lot of great meetings this last week with a lot of you, and I'm going to continue having great meetings with you guys next week. It's good. I'm done with senator reports now. I'm all out of beer allegories, and beer stories. So I'm glad to be done. Don't need to dig up any more of those. I'm excited for the next steps and excited to work with all you guys. And that's about everything I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Senator Dietrich. Do you have anything you'd like to give for? Oh, we had it on the list. I'm sorry. If you have nothing else to add, I can ask for your written report later.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Have you given a previous report? Yeah, then I'm not worried. All right, Senator Olson.
I might as well go up to the mic.
All right, hold on. You said you had a presentation, correct?
No. That presentation is for later, okay?
Oh, okay.
Announcements, okay?
Okay.
See if this works. Okay, so main big things that's been going on with my senator project for helping fix certain problems and concerns at the airport for aviation students. I had a very good, productive meeting this morning with the Aviation Safety Advisory Board. A lot of info got traded. Particularly, I got their help looking forward for the North Star Aviation and Mankato contract that's coming up in June 2027. We're going to make a small little task force that's going to look over policies in the contract, specifically to help the student body. The other really big thing is with the tower going up at the airport. Basically, the terminology is changing to called a secured airport. There's going to be a lot more technology that's going to be used, specifically keypads on doors for security, more cameras, and also they were going to do possible barbed wire on the fences for security. So I'm going to try to get a meeting with the safety director at North Star, and then after that, make a plan to talk with the Mankato City Council, because they're the ones with the purse string. They run the airport. The last other little thing is I'm currently working on some survey data for aviation students, particularly for a possible like VR simulator on campus sponsorship and possible charging station at the airport. So I'm going to get some data from that and then send it to Mavita and see where it goes. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we got Senator Nguyen.
Okay. Keeping it nice and short. The semester has been full of a lot of different things. First, I started off February hosting 2 grade appeal workshops. And then shortly after that, I attended a lot of open forums where we discussed many different campus concerns. And then the next thing that I did was participated in all coffee and conversations throughout the whole semester. A couple with the provost, engaging in very dialogue on key institutional priorities. And then the last couple of things that I did this semester, I attended town hall meetings focused on scholarships, fund allocations, as well as budget priorities. And last but definitely not least, I led the student allocations committee throughout budget season, where we coordinated the review process and delivered the final funding recommendations for student government to approve. That's all that I got.
Thank you. Senator Zelmer.
Hey everyone. My Senate report. So first of all, I guess I'd like to apologize. I haven't been as present this semester as I guess I was last semester and previous years. I've had some other commitments, quote unquote work, tie me up on my weekends, which sucks. But my projects. So electric micromobility storage lockers was carried over from last year, working with Senator Hillstead on that. That was included into the future state building plans, which is super awesome to get that going because that was a mess to get going. And I'm gonna let Hillstead give you more updates about that so that I don't crash this whole thing. CSET freshman advising. So this was also another project carried on from last year, really looking at the freshman advising program since freshmen aren't allowed to have a faculty advisor. Just looking into why that is, I felt that I would have been better guided through my educational journey by someone in my department rather than an advisor who works with people in, I don't even know how many departments are in CSET. So really trying to work with giving freshmen that opportunity. Recently, I've had some troubles with scheduling with Sarah, so hopefully that will be picked up by the 94th, whether I'm in it. Hopefully I can pick that up again. Ethics and standards. I was your ethics and standards chair this year. So we've had a couple cases last semester, didn't have much this semester. I had one yesterday that we were unable to meet on just with the time constraints on it. So that will be transferred over to the 94th ethics and standards, or student government ethics and standards, just with the short timing on, when I'm get it yesterday, how can I set up hearings and have multiple meetings with less than 48 hours? So that will be transferred over. And yeah, that's kind of what I got. Thanks for working with me.
Thank you. Senator Hillica.
Thank you, Speaker Andrew. So I also didn't really write a whole lot of stuff. I had the excellent opportunity to serve on around 15 individual committees this year. So I did a lot of groundwork trying to connect people because it seemed like every room at this university that you go to, they always have something that they say, we should loop these guys in. And I made myself available to everybody in those rooms to try and connect them so that they weren't always going after the same issue without knowing that the other people were. That was one big thing I focused on this year. The biggest project that I had as a senator, I'm sure you guys are all well aware of it by now, was the Monks Avenue project, going after the vision of former Senator Zone when he imagined a safer community for college students. Unfortunately, he's gone. He's not dead, but he's gone. We had a lot of good progress on that project, and we're coming into a situation now where there will be new city council members that will be elected in November. And during that election, one of them will be for the ward that Monks Avenue is in. And I would like to see next year's student government make progress over the summer, especially the Legislative Affairs Committee, to try and get candidates for that ward position
to actually, commit to doing something about Monks Avenue before they get into office. So I'll be working with the Legislative Affairs Committee over the summer. If they get reinstated by then, I'd like to see that pick up as well. I've also been the Academic Affairs Coordinator starting this semester. I've had the opportunity to coordinate with a whole lot of people, go to a lot of meetings, to talk a lot about money, talk a lot about student problems. So with that, I mean, I've had a lot of opportunity to work on problems that students are facing, and I'm grateful for that. And that concludes my report.
Senator Willie.
Oh, I've had such a wonderful time in these 2 short months of being an off-campus senator. I was appointed to the U-Lead Committee, the Basic Needs Committee, and of course, Student Affairs when joining. I found my passion to help others find resources for their basic needs to be met. I was also elected as Swipe Out Hunger Ambassador, and I work closely with Crystal Watts to begin the process of marketing for not only the Swipe Out Hunger program, but many other resources for our students. I currently have many things in the works with Crystal to not only help with Swipe Out Hunger, but also marketing for the Basic Needs Committee. I'm currently working on helping name the food fridge that is in the student government office with Crystal, and are going to be requesting help from my fellow senators by giving some words that resonate with you. Feel free to message me any words that you would think that would work in there, so then we can get things started into a pool. Anyways, I've been working on a resolution with Nola Ray to encourage the requirement of the submission of documents to the archivals department on our campus to help preserve our campus history. And then lastly, I'm in the beginning stages of working with David Cowan to propose some ideas for issues related to some parking on campus. It has been a jam-packed 2 months for me, but I'm excited to see what I'm able to do in my full term as off-campus senator in the 94th Senate. Thank you.
Awesome. Senator Stokes.
No.
I'm doing pretty well.
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Tell me when it starts.
Okay, all right, hold on, I'm getting a timer. We're doing this. All right, go for it.
Hi guys, my name is Isaac Stokes, Senator Stokes of Off Campus, and today I'm going to be giving my brief senator report. Over the past few weeks, I've been in talks with Dr. Greg Colburn, and we have luckily set up this fun passion project. A homelessness is a housing problem lecture in the Centennial Student Union on April 28th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It's going to be a great lecture, and some food will be provided, and hopefully you'll get a better perspective on why homelessness in Mankato is not a problem of the individuals, but the system we have set up for them. In addition to that, I have been acting as Basic Needs Coordinator. Fridges, we've heard a lot about the fridge. I've talked a lot about the fridge. I won't be talking about the fridge, but next year it's going to be I'm part of all student government senators to be helping with the fridge's volunteer work and the necessities of stocking it. And it will be a great volunteer opportunity for us all, and I hope it can bring us closer together. Next, on Friday, there will be a housing advocate and building inspector in the conference room in student government for the Basic Needs Committee, and we will be talking about how students can feel safe and how students can know the problems in their apartments that they are renting out so they can make sure they can report them properly. Finally, I have been working with tenant associations and working on tenant associations the entire year. Sadly, I didn't get as far as I would have liked, but the framework is completely set up. We just need to take action. So for my senator senator outline for next year, I have a 12-page document on how to set up tenant associations properly. If I continue with my position as an off-campus senator, that will be my main focus. Other than that, how much more time do I have?
You are 20 seconds.
Okay, so my name is Isaac Stokes, and I approve this message. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I apologize. I was pulling up a presentation for the next one. Senator Hillstead.
Alrighty. Thank you, Speaker Andrew. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're I hope you are all having a productive end to your semester and that you were able to enjoy the warm weather this past couple of days. I was able to go for a walk yesterday and ride my electric scooter today, with speaking of electric scooters. To transition into my report, with my project with Senator Zelmer is currently in a patient waiting phase, both for the future state and of our lockers being included in that plan. As well as I'm waiting for next year's legislative session to hopefully meet with Senator Frantz and Representative Schwartz and Frederick to discuss a possible trial run for funding for electric scooter projects on the campus currently, getting those lockers put up to place. The goal would be to see how they work and measure the true demand behind them, and then to begin testing rentals and other systems only to make those scooters profitable. But if it's also competitive, it allows people to guarantee their spots with a locker. I know this may seem like this project has come to a standstill, and in some ways it has. But next year, I look forward to finding new projects to tackle and mainly looking into hopefully collaborating probably with Senator Olson with a bus route to the airport. With that being said, I had the pleasure of attending Lobby Day a couple of months back on behalf of Student Government and Students United to advocate for New Armstrong. So once again, contact your representatives, please. And I'm hopeful in the next couple of years we'll be approved for that new hall to be built. I also want to take this moment to apologize for not being the best senator I could have been this year. I have missed several Senate and committee meetings. During those times, I was dealing with personal family conflicts, including the health complications of my dog and grandmother, both of which have passed away a month apart. I also want to apologize for any offensive comments I have made, and to those involved, you know who you are, and I'm deeply sorry, and I hope to make things right moving forward. And I invite you to approach me after this meeting, and if you would like to talk and clear the air. Moving forward, I want to thank each and every one of you for being such a great group to work with this year. I appreciate the energy, drive, enthusiasm in this room, and I look forward to working with many of you again next year. For those who are graduating, I miss you, and I'll miss you, and I wish you nothing but the best in the real world. Finally, I look forward to the inauguration, and I hope you have all a strong finish and are able to finish the semester and have peace and strength as you head into finals week. I'll leave you with a quick little Bible verse, as I know you know I'm a Christian. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and staff, they comfort me. Thank you, and if you need any prayers, let me know.
Thank you. Senator Alvarez Reyes.
Yeah, in less than 2 minutes, I'll go ahead. Since being sworn in this January as an off-campus senator, I have engaged and worked with just a few things over the course of the, 2 months that I've been an off-campus senator. Those few things being the Technology Fee Committee, attending as many as I could, talking with them, and then the past 2-3 weeks, I don't remember which one, the resolution came along the Senate floor for the goals of the tech department over the course of the fiscal year 26 to 27. Then the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning Committee, which I've attended meetings over Zoom with them. And I believe they have done their awards, and there is another meeting I have to attend with them. But that was really fun. I enjoyed it. And currently, I am working on a summer community service trip along with Crystal Watts in the Student Activities office, where we're going to be going up to the Twin Cities over the course of May 21st to May 23rd to do community service, volunteer work up in the Twin Cities, and offering it to mostly students who want to go. Primarily, we want to see if international students want to go. They get to see more of Minnesota while they're here. And anybody else that wants to. It's a great way to bond with your other students, learn more about them, and just spend time with them in a way that's related to community service and not just going out and drinking. But it's a great, amazing trip. And since the Kansas trip got canceled, sadly, due to 2 drivers being unable to make it or getting COVID beforehand, this is what we're working with now, and hopefully this summer trip is going to be continuing over the course of the next few years. And I want to thank everyone in the Senate for giving me experience, and it's been a great Senate. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Senator Conlon.
Hello, I don't have too much to say, but what I want to say is thank you for having me here for the semester. Even though I haven't been the most present because of some personal injury issues, I've had a good time in the Senate.
Senator Lou.
Hi, everyone. So let's get into it. So one of the most exciting things for me this semester was the new HSS Dean selection. So basically, I went to like all the Q&A sessions of the 3 final shortlist candidates, and just today and I also wrote like a resolution with Senator Hillica. So hopefully the provost took us into consideration, but we got an email today for the new dean, and I look forward to working with Dr. Soini next year. So lobby day, like a lot of senators before me have said, I was part of the group that went to the state capitol to lobby with Students United. That was my first experience of lobbying, and I'm really grateful for that because I learned a lot that will definitely help me with lobbying next year. And yeah, it was pretty successful. Armstrong Hall. And throughout the semester, I've been working a lot on my relationships with multiple organizations across campus. So things like the MCC, Asian American Affairs, African American Affairs, Latin American Affairs, Women's Center, the LGBT Center, because I do want to do more work with these groups next year on campus. So in conclusion, the end of the year, I've learned a lot from the whole year. I've made so many friends here. Some of you are leaving. And I feel prepared to take on a more active role next year as an HSS Senator for the 94th Senate. I look forward to working with everybody next year. Thank you.
All right, up next is Senator Ray.
That's me. I literally have your chat pulled up. I was gonna send you the PDF that I made. In terms of changes from the last report that I gave, I'm working on the archives project with Senator Willie. As Senator Willie mentioned, Senator Willie had authored an entire resolution. I edited it a little bit, I seconded it. It was not heard by the Senate. Oops. We submitted it like 11th hour last week, so I mean, it wasn't really enough time. I served on all the committees that I served on, DEI, PR, Marketing, Leg Affairs, Student Affairs. I also served on the Constitution Commission. I authored the opinion of the commission in Liu versus Colorado administration, and I am authoring a dissent in Fitzgerald versus Colorado administration, although that has not come out yet. Yeah, I think that's all.
I did want to say for that resolution, I did make sure that it is included in the files for the next speaker. So it'll be up on the table for the next one. I do have that in a draft email. I apologize. I did not send that, but I did make sure that the next senator had it. It was sent. Unfortunately, at the point the agenda was already written. Okay. Next up, we have Senator Wickersham.
Hey, that's me. Hello. As Speaker Andrew said, my name is Senator Wickersham, and I have just a few things to talk about today. First of all, my work with the Sustainability Committee. I was appointed interim coordinator probably about 5-6 weeks ago. It feels like 3 months ago though. And in that time, I was able to chair a few meetings of our committee as we got ready and prepared for the busing contract coming up here in about a week. And we also, during that time, proposed a fee recommendation of a 0% change to the banded and per credit hour fee, while also proposing a contingent fee recommendation in the event of a cap change by the Mint State Board of Trustees, which we are still hoping to see pending the results of Students United's work on that effort. As for other work that I've been a part of, I passed the wages resolution this year, advocating for a $15 an hour minimum wage for on-campus workers by the end of fiscal year 2029. As of the latest knowledge that I have heard, that recommendation, which was passed unanimously, or at least by a very, very wide margin as far as I can remember, in the Senate, is being considered by the cabinet, and we should have a final announcement on whether or not it was approved on May 11th during the final budget submeet and confer of the academic year 2025 to 2026. In addition to those two resolutions, I was the second on Senator Dietrich's OER resolution. I was the second on Senator Ray's Department of Homeland Security resolution. And I am extremely proud of all the work that I've been able to do this semester. In addition to those resolutions, I've also been a part of the Legislative Affairs Committee, the Student Affairs Committee, the Constitution Commission, and the PR and Marketing Committee to varying degrees. Looking forward, as I mentioned, we have the busing contract coming up here in about a week, pending just some final scheduling that should be going on with the city and the Mankato transit system. And then, we will be hearing on May 11th about the status of the $15 an hour minimum wage for on-campus workers. I was also elected to the 94th Student Senate as as an on-campus senator to serve a full term as compared to my current term. And I hope to continue this work and actually make headway onto the Constituent Connection project that I kind of abandoned.
Thank you so much. Now, vacancies have been closed for some time, so we have no vacancies. We have no new business. We have no old business. And with that, we move on into announcements. Who has an announcement? Thank you. Would you like me to use your presentation? Who has the presentation? You have the presentation. You go first. Oh, you can go first. Okay, we got the presentation. All right, well, give me a second to pull it up.
I have a motion to make.
Yes, of course.
I would like to move that Senator Olson does his announcement last.
Okay, do we have any seconds? We have a second. Do we have any dissents to this motion? Seeing this Senator Olson's announcement will be moved to the bottom of the list. It would therefore, Stokes can go first.
Hi, guys. My name is Isaac Stokes, as I said. Today is the opening for the MNSU Theater Department's Disruption of Routine improv show. You guys should go. I'm in it. It's $5 for students, $10 for not students. It's cool. It's fun. I'm on stage a lot. I'm funny. If you think I'm funny. It starts at 7:30 tonight, and it runs through Saturday night. That's a long show. Yeah, you're supporting your theater department. Yeah.
Wait, what type of improv is it?
It's long form improv.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. $5 for 1 hour of entertainment's pretty good.
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah. Okay. Any other announcements? Senator Aubert, I saw you first.
I just wanted to announce that we're going to be having our final coffee and conversations for the year tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the Southwest Corner Library. It would be really cool if you all showed up because we're going to be meeting with the Dean of Global Education to talk about that plan that he mentioned today. Additionally, if you could show up just to support Dr. Roy Comer because he's been great to work with this year as the new Allied Health and Nursing Dean. So he's one of those finalists. It'd be great if you could help give him the support there. That's it.
Excellent. Next up, Senator Dietrich.
Apologies for the lack of a report earlier. I kind of felt like I walked into the door of my house and I found a bear.
Sorry.
So a couple of announcements. I have been the special awards coordinator for the science fair that takes place here at MSU for a couple of years now. This Saturday will be the elementary fair happening. It starts at 8 and it goes till probably like 1 o'clock. And then we'll have around 300 students there, all with their projects. If anyone is interested in going to talk to the students during the open house section, I'm sure the kids would really love that. They love talking about their projects. Anyone is welcome to go attend that. Additionally, tomorrow I will be attending a OER and textbook affordability celebration at the library from 3 to 3:30. I also want to let everybody know that next week on Tuesday at 4 p.m. they are doing an official ribbon cutting at the library for the Abe Lincoln statue and all of the exhibits that surround it, which give a context to the achievements of President Lincoln, but also local context was actually developed by students. So it would be really great to see some of you guys there. That is next Tuesday at 4 p.m. The science fair is Saturday, and the celebration tomorrow is 3 to 3:30 in the library. All right, that's all I got.
Yay. All right. Any announcements? Raise your hands up here so I can see them. All right. Senator Hillstead.
Alrighty, I'm no longer part of this organization, but I'm gonna just let you guys know that to be safe, tomorrow at 11 a.m. We are gonna have a speaker. There's gonna be a speaker for Turning Point on campus. Just want to say, with the recent tragedies that have happened, both with the political organizations, both on the left and the right, that be safe. You never know what can happen, so be vigilant. Keep your head sturdy, and that's gonna be in the campus hall.
All right. I'll have the gallery go next.
Howdy, folks. Just real quick, I wanted to acknowledge the fact that today is Earth Day. And just over the last month, Maverick Adventures has been doing a lot of stuff, pulling groups together. But yesterday, I think it was really neat. Over 80 to 90 pounds of garbage was picked up off of Stadium Road by students. And in no way do I want to be in the spotlight, but I would like to mention Miss Madison Vandersea, a staff member in campus recreation and works with Maverick Adventures, has been just doing a phenomenal job with advocating for the earth, working with student organizations. So if you see her in the hallway, if you've ever interacted with her, please give her a big high five. She's doing wonderful.
Thank you. Up next, we've got Senator John Volcock. I almost called you Senator Volcock. All right.
I'm gonna run for one of those grad study vacancies. Just kidding. I want to thank you all for the work that you've done this year. As your advisor, I get a cheap seats view of the work that you do, and I also get a close-up view with your leadership in the expanded cabinet. Hearing the reports that have been given today, in terms of people summarizing their accomplishments, is inspiring. Matter of fact, it's something that I would like to have documented. And so in the coming days, I might work with leadership to create a document where I'm going to ask every single one of you to go in and share your biggest accomplishments along with your name and your constituency group so that I can share that with the university's expanded cabinet and council of deans so they can see what student government has done in your own words, okay? And so I want to help brag on your behalf. A lot of this stuff is stuff that has been impactful and stuff that is going to truly be legacy pieces for some of you. I want to thank you for coming together. In a group like this, it's obvious that we're going to have some personal differences around the table. And it's important that when you sit around this table as the voice for 15,000 students, that you represent them all, okay? Is this group meant to agree about everything? No. Is this group made stronger by diverging opinions sometimes? Yes. Okay. So I want to thank you for coming to the table, for being willing to work through differences of opinions, differences of personalities, and to make things work. It's important for any group like this, especially, to approach things from that mindset. So thank you for your willingness to do that, and I look forward to continuing to work with the groups. Let's see here. I want to thank you for working through the challenges that we've had this year. Dean Coghill-Barron's alluded to some of those. We know that there's no playbook to deal on how to deal with some of the stuff that we've dealt with this year, okay? Nobody on campus, whether you're a student or a well-seasoned administrator, has dealt with some of the stuff that we dealt with. So thank you for helping to work alongside university staff, administrators, who were also trying to figure out what the hell to do at the same time you were. Okay, so I want to thank you for that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of decision making, and thank you for sharing your opinions. Believe me, they were heard. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm going to share a spreadsheet with y'all so I can do some bragging with as Greg calls them, the muckety mucks on campus, and so that we have they can see what you've all done for this year. A couple of announcement types of things coming up on Monday night of, let's see, not next week, but the following week will be the late night breakfast for finals week sponsored by the CSU. So that's open to any and all students starting at 9 o'clock. And so come on out and grab a free breakfast. I'm sure some of the people sitting around this room are probably helping schlep some pancakes and waffles and sausage and stuff like that kind of stuff. So come out and enjoy that. Next week on the 29th, which is a week from today, right? Yep. We have 1,000 Ways to Win, the CSU Mall Fest, and Donkey Dung Bingo all happening at the same time. So there will be a live music performance. There will be a free lunch. The student events team will be dropping 1,000 ping pong balls that are each attached to a prize that you can go claim. And the Dance Marathon Committee is hosting Donkey Dung Bingo, where you can purchase a raffle ticket for a chance to win up to $450 based on where a donkey takes a crap. And there is a petting zoo going on at the same time as well. So the donkey is going to take a break from the petting zoo to come stand on our grid and poop for us. So that will always be fun and entertaining. So please come out and check that out. That's what I have. Again, thank you for everything. Thank you for your willingness to work together. And I look forward to continuing to work with the group. I will see you all downstairs.
Thank you. All righty. Do we have any other announcements? I see another one in the gallery. What? We are going to start setting a time limit. We do only have 8 minutes currently. So
this will take 30 seconds.
Okay.
I promise. If any of you are interested in that trip to the Twin Cities for volunteer service work, Carlos has been working really hard on planning that with me. And we're establishing new relationships. This will be new programming should it be successful moving forward. We've never done a mini service trip to the Twin Cities. Service looks different when you're, or the Twin Cities look different when you're going for service rather than entertainment. We also will have a summer Adopt a Highway cleanup. So if any of you are around, we would love to have you join us for that. So keep track of MAV Life over the summer. There are still events and summer programs going on. And the more you're visible, the more people get to know you and see your face and understand the work that you do. So thank you.
Thank you. Who's up next? Raise those hands. Senator Wickersham.
Thank you, Speaker Andre. I just had a couple of announcements to make. One is that College Democrats will be hosting a viewing of a documentary tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. And then next Tuesday, I believe at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., PPSO will be hosting a roundtable featuring Mass for Change, TPUSA, and College Democrats, where we'll just have a discussion about politics and stuff. So I hope everybody can come if they would like to both events.
I love those announcements. Definitely didn't plan any of those. Do we have any other announcements? Senator Beckerman.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say thanks for a great year. And though I am graduating, my spirit will live on with all of you next year. And I will give you my best praises and thoughts while I am in grad school and no longer in the state. So goodbye, everybody.
Thank you. Wait, where are you heading outside of the States?
DC.
Oh, fun. Okay. Senator Stokes.
Hi. Just once again, next Tuesday, April 28th, 6:30 to 8 p.m., Dr. Greg Colburn and I will be, he's going to have a wonderful presentation, and then there will be a light service. Please RSVP. It is not a walk-in type of thing. Donations are welcome for Connections Shelter so they can operate better hours and help our community. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice President Coughlin.
Hi, everyone. Next week is your, what is it? Banquet. Thank you. My turn was not even coming, so I forgot everything. Okay, banquet, you guys. From 5 to 6 p.m. So all of you are invited because it's our banquet. We are hosting it. And with that, awards. I have not received names for it. I know I've been getting some random awards. I'm not going to give those. Actual, meaningful, funny award that has a backstory to it. We will be approving it.
I will contest that. I would say if you have a good backstory and you can explain it in less than 30 seconds, I will do it.
How am I going to award biggest boy award?
I think that's a good one.
Those are
That actually is a good one.
oh, okay.
Moving on.
So please send me awards, and even for your expanded cabinet and previous speaker Thapa, send it over to me by end of day today or tomorrow, because we need to get those printed by tomorrow. So please, one last thing I'm asking all of you, send award names of people that you want to give specific award to by today or tomorrow at the latest, okay?
All right. Any other announcements? Senator Androli.
All right, this Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. in Ostrander Auditorium, Maverick Worship Night is happening. That's all I got. If you guys want to come out, have some fun, listen to some worship and prayer on campus, go ahead and do that.
All right, Senator Olson. I will put the presentation on the board for you.
Oh boy.
3 minutes.
Excited.
You've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Hold on, I need to, fuck, where is it?
May account for 30 seconds of travel time.
Technical difficulties?
The end of the 93rd, by the way. This is what we're ending with.
Yeah, this is what we're ending on.
Yeah,
This is what we're ending on.
We're
Yes.
ending on a little whimsy, so I would like to thank everybody for being here and have fun with the show.
Just in case this takes a while, can I put a motion out to suspend final roll call?
You cannot suspend final roll call.
You have 2 minutes.
I can get it done.
Because we have to do a roll call.
We didn't do the roll call. I don't know about that.
Okay, go for it.
So, if you've been noticing around campus, where has Stomper gone? Like, this has been something that hasn't been really talked about, but it really needs to be asked, and I think this is a role that I should take in student government. Next slide. Okay. So who is Stomper? Stomper is not just a boot, okay? Stomper is an embodiment of the students and student experience at Mankato. You can go to the next slide. So with the gauge towers going down, there was a really big incident, and Stomper got turned into a statue. And it's not like Darth Vader, he didn't die or anything. Stomper is still a Stomper, okay? He is the embodiment of students. You can go to the next slide. So there was no big funeral. He was unveiled. Everybody loved him on the bench, taking great photos. He really was giving the show for students. Next slide. So in conclusion, Mankato State would not be what it is without Stomper, and I want you guys to really think about it. He is really what we are, okay? Thank you for all your time. Thank you.
All righty. What a beautiful presentation to end the 93rd Summit. With that, we are seeing no other announcements. I will now move on into roll call. Oh, we need the sheet.
15 seconds.
We got 15 seconds.
No.
No. Senator.
Incentives, but.
Oh, yes, please go ahead. We do need that.
People always ask me, for those who are getting the $100 senator stipend or incentive, we can't call it a stipend because it means it's income. Those of you who are getting the incentive, it will be applied to this semester's financial aid award, okay? If you have a balance owed to the university, it will be first applied to that balance owed to the university. If you do not have a balance owed to the university, it will be direct deposited as a refund, just like you would receive any other overage for financial aid. So you can be looking out for that hopefully within the next, once I get submitted, it can take a couple of weeks for it to get processed. Thank you.
And on that note, remember that speaker applications close on Tuesday. So if you are interested in becoming speaker, please submit that application. With that, I move on into roll call. Senator Conlon. Senator Ray. Senator Liu. Senator Wickersham. Senator Beckerman. Senator Hillica. Senator Willie. Senator Stokes. Senator Belschner. Senator Hillstead. Senator Knauer.
Here for the final time.
Senator Androli.
Here.
Senator Alvarez Reyes. Senator Aubert. Senator Dietrich. Senator Vaughn.
Last time.
Senator Olson.
Great stopper.
Senator Reyes. Senator Wynn.
Present.
Senator Woodward. Senator Zelmer. Senator Hyber. Senator Kabade. Senator Cumming. Senator Colleran. Sorry, President Colleran. One more. Vice President Coughlin. And Speaker Andre. And with that, I call the 93rd Senate. What? 93rd. I said 93rd.
You said 92nd.
I said 93rd, and I said 93rd. We're going to go back in the recording. Thank you all so much. You've done such incredible work this year. I said 93rd.
Wait, technically, since it's adjourned, and I'm finally free of my senator obligation. No more office hours. Hey, good job.
Oh my God, yours! Stop talking! Stop! Everybody stop talking! Okay.
Psycho. Psycho.
Wait, my camera is dirty.
Oh my God. Oh, brother, shut up! What are you gonna do if I keep talking? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Connell, you and me. Hold on.
Stop talking! Okay, we.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
Well, I guess I would make it.
All right, people.
Okay.
You're free, Andrew.
I need you.
Go on the aisle.